Hello, this is Star Giant. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to have a new content about new and big content about Kurtzpel. Before we get into this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell beside so you won't miss my latest video like this one. And also another thing, I will be live streaming on Genshin Impact on Twitch this week on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So you guys have not noticed, now you do. I will be live streaming that on that day. Now let's get into a video. If you guys are not familiar with Kurtzpel yet, so Kurtzpel is an MMORPG, very highly competitive PvE and PvP. They're changing a lot of things on Kurtzpel, and they're going to happen in the end of November. If you guys are hyped for it, I am, because I already installed my game, and my friends are actually playing it. And we're talking about Kurtzpel, not Genshin Impact. I should change the background. Okay, there we go. So since on Monday I was just going to go in and looking at Genshin Impact, and then this is what I found out. I found out that Kurtzpel is actually having a new update coming in. I noticed this since I was checking on the update on Monday. So this is why I noticed. This video is going to be uploaded on Wednesday. So as you guys know, I upload every video on Monday and Wednesday. You guys have not noticed. Today is Tuesday, okay? I'll be honest with you guys, okay? With that. So I talked about my friend. He said that he going to come back to Kurtzpel, play with me in there and try out how it goes. And I personally going to do the same thing, but I'll be live streaming on there so you guys can see how it goes. I know all the other YouTubers already done the video about this. I'll be the one personally going to do this too. I'm one who released the most content on Kurtzpel basically, and you have not seen my YouTube video yet. So let's get into the video. Yeah, I'm hyped coming back. I only skimmed through this whole video of a PvP combat, but let's read through this first though. Okay, hello Chaser. It's been a long time coming, but we are finally here for some exciting news about the future of Kurtzpel. We have been hard at work bringing you a content update that would impact and meaningful to Kurtzpel, and we are finally here to tell you all about it. So here, the new PvE dungeon here, we are changing the way to play PvE in Kurtzpel with all new PvE dungeon. We will go through a section in the dungeon fight and constant monsters along the way before fighting the boss at the end. So in this one, because during the Kurtzpel was still new, only thing we did was the co-op. It was the co-op in a dungeon that we did. You and your other random team or your friend trying to beat this one monster just only with the two of you. And they added something new in here. This is actually something new I actually very like. A lot of people are actually waiting this for like a long time. I would say the Kurtzpel going to shut down in 2 years, but because of a lot of people buying new costumes, so it still kept going. Until now, they actually made some major update. It's still in development, so end of November is going to come. Let's see what the dungeon is. I only skimmed through it, I haven't seen the whole thing yet. So they have a lot of monster in the mod here to fight. Why is it so blurry? Hang on, man. It's 1080p and it's still a little blurry. Oh well. I don't know if it's blurry on you guys, but it's kind of a little blurry on my screen though. Maybe because all the sting that's going on in here. Yeah, so I have a lot of mods in here you have to fight. I think it's only like 3 players in here. So basically it's the trio squad. Because it used to be 2, and in the raid it used to be 6. But this one they have 3. So this is actually a good dungeon to fight in, and it's actually worth going back to it. The reason why I left because it was going downhill, but now it's going back up after this new update. And yeah, I'm still in a guild. My guild is dead. Okay, some monsters here. I see some combat. They have some trick into the dungeon too, like these things are spawning, so you probably try not get hit. This guy using a spellcaster. I don't know what dungeon is. Okay, so it's the boss at the end. So this is the dragon one. I just wonder when they have a new Lightning Fang class coming out already too. So this was probably in the Korean server. I'm not too sure. It could be in the development playoffs, so that could be another thing. Let's see. So the boss actually can spawn the monster when you're when it's gone. So it actually spawns some monsters. You have to fight. You have to kill them all. Probably gonna come back. So I'm gonna have to. It actually come back already without even doing that. You can actually break their armor easily. This looks like it's actually in easy mode. I'm not sure they have easy, hard, or grand chase mode, something like that. I'm not too sure. This is actually a 3-minute video if you guys want to see it too. So you get the reward at the end though. I just skimmed through this and that's how I know it. I don't know if you had to get reward at the end though. And then and this is a time limit, but there's actually no limit on this. They just tell you how long you take to beat it. I'm not sure it's your base still, but I think it is in PvE, but I'm not sure about PvP. I need to look at it. I need to look that up. That's what we're going to be talking about. I have not seen it. I will just skim through it. Okay, it doesn't show you if you get the gear or not. I'm not too sure. So let's check on the next one, the PvE character progression of PvE equipment. Your character will gain a level up from gaining EXP from the PvE dungeon, and you will also receive a PvE equipment from clearing dungeon or completing quests. PvE equipment will have a different item upgrade and stack. You will be able to optimize appropriate gear for your playstyle. Lastly, these new PvE equipment will not affect PvP in any way, shape, or form, so you won't have to worry about feelings you're forced to play PvE or PvP. This is actually a good one, because for PvP it's actually very unbalanced, but now because they say that PvE equipment won't be affected on PvP no more, it's actually a good choice to make. A lot of people are actually trying to upgrade their all their gear to increase their hit points, and it takes a lot hard to beat. So this is actually a good option to do. You actually receive they also say you will receive a equipment from completing the quest and completing the mission. I think there has your storyline on here. I'm not too sure. But we'll go through the whole thing too, because there are a lot of things we need to update cover this, guys. So watch till the end. PvE combat mechanical change. The combat mechanical in the system PvP will remain untouched, but in order to make a PvE experience more fun and exciting, we will make some change to how some of the works in PvE. Movement will no longer cost stamina, even in dash and invade. Oh, that's nice. And I think the stamina only costs when you're doing combos. Blazing Fist can now ground multiple enemies at once. Now that's very broken. And to be honest with you, that's very broken. Okay, Karma Switch attack will not have any cooldown. Oh, by the way, the sword, the great sword, you actually knock multiple people too. That's also broken. Chase attack can now hit multiple targets, lift up multiple enemies at once. That's very broken. That's still a C. Cooldown on skill will be decreased. So they actually decrease the skill cooldown a little bit. There. Okay, let's watch the in development. PvE combat revamp. This is actually cool. Oh, this is actually the Dark Elf. There will be 2 elves in here. I don't know why there's one. This is a dual soul elf one. You actually can switch it very freely now. Look at that. So broken. Like I mentioned, your sword you can actually lift up multiple people too. That's very broken. Dash no longer costs stamina there. You can dash all you want. Look, it doesn't cost any stamina. It will cost some mana when you using skill. looks like. Okay, potential system, potential added in PvE. Those, oh wait, more potion. I mean, I'm reading the wrong one. Potion system. Potion will be added in PvE, which I actually like. These potions will only work in PvE and restore your hit point and mana. That actually, this is actually pretty decent there. This is because most of the game you will have potion. This will increase the amount of skill during combat without feeling helpless and once your HP and mana runs out. Because my mana runs out very fast when I'm using mage. Resurrection system. You will be able to resurrect not only yourself but your allies using resurrection stone. This is also in PvE only feature, so you can actually do the same thing. I would number, do you have a limit of resurrecting your enemies, resurrecting your allies? It takes like 2 seconds first, but then it will take a lot longer than that. But they remove that and you can resurrect yourself and resurrect allies. It takes like 10 seconds, I think. No, actually 7 seconds to be exact. Quest system. This is the biggest one. Because we never had quests in here long. We had never had quests in here before. Well, actually we do, but not the other one. I actually thinking about the other one. The quest is not like how it is right now. We are adding in quest system to share lore of the story of Kurtzpel. Story of Kurtzpel and fellow shades of the storyline I actually like. The quest system will be not only serve as the main expansion of the story of Kurtzpel, but also guide for player continuing the PvE progression. There will be also helpful item proof and reward completing certain quests. So there's actually gonna be a quest and the home field quest thing. So you're actually gonna be doing. You actually gain CP. Look like I'm not sure you can gain AP too, but we'll see. Oh, there's a story here. So it says here you can now discover the story in Kurtzpel by playing through the new PvE dungeon and clearing more dungeon and find out more about the dungeon we are in. This could be a new beginning of the new light of beginning of Kurtzpel coming up. The best game. I'm glad I went back and checked this because this is actually very new to me. And very new to everyone too if you are playing. So they don't have because this is still in development, so they don't have the sound for this. They only have a sound effect, but not the speaker. However, so I'm gonna read through it. So let's see. Okay, the bell definitions will serve the all-powerful bell. I don't know how to say your name, so sorry about that. For 100 years, they have led the purification war. They will kill countless lives under the name of Bell. Those are enemies. However, there are those who dedicate their lives to fight back. The bringer of chaos, Kurtzpel, formed an organization called the Chase to save innocent from Bell. Meanwhile, the special activity from Bell's was spotted at the ruin of the East Continent. Captain Isha quickly dispatched skilled chasers to investigate. We did see this in the beginning of Kurtzpel 2 before, but this is actually a new storyline coming up. This is just a trailer. I think it could be a trailer too, but this is actually a new beginning. I can tell you that. We are working on some future falling from the future, so this is going to be in the future. Challenge PvE content. A continued update on the dungeon and karma. Okay, so I'm going to make new dungeon and karma, which I actually see a lot. Content update on character and equipment growth. That's nice. New PvE mode, new PvP mode. Okay. Update on the impact of the still of PvE meta. Okay, and then another one. Please note the screenshot above the following document product. We hope it comes. Okay, so that's all it is. It's gonna be. This is going to end. This is going to be in at November of 2020. This video very long. Sorry about that. So yeah, this is going to be the end of 2020. That's when it's going to be released for this update. So that's all we have for this new content in here. I hope you guys enjoy this content, and I hope you guys looking forward to the future update. I will be live streaming Kurtzpel when the new content comes out. I'm back to D rank, which is not surprisingly. I hit B rank and I give up because it's boring. but now I have something else to do. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope you guys meet you guys in the video, in my live stream, and I'll catch you guys on my next video. Peace out.